Hello everyone, I'm BCowcorn, and this is episode 214 of HardCorn, the original series. We are up here in the Spire, placing all this wonderful quartz in the floors at least, and I guess the walls as well. Not so much in the ceiling, because we do want to get more sea lanterns in here in place in their proper arrangement so that we can put the ceiling tiles in between. But we're going to get this quartz in place, and then we're going to go over to the Guardian farm and make some improvements on it, because we do need to produce a lot more sea lanterns for all this stuff up here. There's a lot that we need to light up there. So anyway, let's get to it. All right, so we've got the quartz pillars right now. So we're going to work on getting these. Putting in these floor tiles here. We've got the arrangement here, a little checkerboard arrangement of quartz blocks and pillars on the floors. And I pretty much got all of the quartz blocks in place, going all the way up the tower. So at this point, it's just about all pillars that we need to put in. Neat. Huh. Might do something with that. Maybe make that all glass in that section. Oh, see, we got a little getting exposed there, too. The ideal is to try to not have any of this quartz exposed on the outside. But that's something I'm going to have to engineer. And also to not really modify the exterior of the spire other than to, you know, cut the windows out of it. Yeah. But I may have to fudge a block or two here and there. Okay. Okay. Another one. And I do have a bunch of blocks in my hand there, but I think for the most part, those are going to be converted to pillars. Yeah, I also want to do, those are all pillars, but that's going to do that when we do the walls. Which we will be doing. Oops. Okay. Alright. That's got floors. And I usually like to start over toward the dome. Like so. Oh no. And we are going to be replacing the torches with sea lanterns in the ceiling there on these corridors. But since we don't have them yet, we're not doing it yet. Yeah. I guess I'll put them here. I'll have to figure that out. Ooh. I'm going to put that there. A little bit of cheating. I don't have... I got glass, but not glass panes. I might replace this with glass panes. And water down there. There we go. Okay, we got water coming up. Have a little bit of this in hand. Oops. Pillars in hand too. Alright. So, you know, this one here... I'm thinking this is going to be replaced with glass, as will that. So, yep, just like that. All right. Like so. Yeah, there you go. And I'm thinking this one as well. There we go. And I got one more in hand, but there is dirt beyond those, so I think those are going to be... Those are going to be these. Or dig further out. Well, no, they're going to be... I think it's going to be this. Alright. Put a torch there. Up here, I'm trying to tell what's dripping. Yeah, it's hard to say. Okay. Yeah, they're up there. Do I need a torch over here? I'm gonna go ahead, put one right there. So maybe I don't need that one. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Doesn't hurt to have an extra torch. Speaking of having torches. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna do goes here and here. Oh, come on now. There. That's really a ceiling thing. Yeah, this one we kind of cut in a little bit because of the stuff outside. Okay, that's all of the columns that we had, pillars, whatever. Gonna have to make our way to the stone cutter, which I think is way up top for whatever reason. So up we go. It's tall. But when you hear the cats, you know you're near the top. Somehow I just have the one cat there. I had two tied up here. I don't know where the other one went. No idea. Alright. Let's convert these. We'll go ahead and do them all to pillars. Alrighty. Down we go. Down to the one where the floor is done. Here we are. Okay, where do we leave off? Over here. Had a bit of a sneezing fit a few hours ago. Might be able to hear it in my voice. And I got some residual coughs and sniffles going on, so I'm suppressing that as much as I can. Trying to remember to hit the mute as I go. What I don't catch with that, I'll try to take care of when I'm lightly cleaning this up to be reposted to YouTube. That's where you're watching it? Well, you may not even notice. If I do my job right. Alright. And I might do glowstone in between there. It's like little stripes or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be my water elevator. I'm not exactly certain how I'm going to arrange it. That might be the one going down, and then another one on the other side going up. I'll figure it out. Oh, I need to do over here too. Well, those will be in the ceiling, so when I'm hitting the ceiling, I'll do those. There's really just that one little corner that is not really part of the ceiling because of the way the wall came in to deal with a little intrusion in the shape of the exterior shape of the spire. Yay. Yeah. And these here, I might pull the glass in by like one block so that we can have it, you know, framed with maybe with some quartz in here, but not have it showing on the outside. You know, maybe limit the quartz that's showing to the little frame around the door. Okay. All right. Continuing around. More. Okay. All right. Does that finish this floor? Kind of looks like it does. Like I was saying, I kind of want to put glass panes kind of continuing over there. But we'll see. All right. Like I said, the ceiling in here is going to wait. So, heading on up here. Now we start around the center ring here. Yeah, those are just going down to the floor, aren't they? Boom. All right. Trying to be efficient about this, but you know, it's not going to be perfect. Okay. All right. And yeah, let's get the one there. All right. water outside. Never know when it's gonna become exposed. Well, I mean, there it is over there. Yeah. Gotta remember, this is 1.17 Minecraft version. So mobs can spawn at certain light levels above 0. It was 118 where they started having them spawn only on 0 light. Alright, last stack. Now, are we gonna finish this side? And make a teeny tiny start on the walls, maybe? Possibly. Use that crosshair on these floors. Yeah, I think we'll start to get to the walls a bit. Yeah, it's gonna be when we do the ceilings. Okay. And, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a little nap here. Just so we can get a little light outside. Okay, let's see. Which way? I think this is the way to the dome. Yeah, there she is. Alright, we're starting over here. Oh my, okay. Yeah, we might decide to, oh, lovely. Hope it doesn't go in, okay. That was worrisome. Because if that falls into lava, that's, not a good thing. I once made the mistake of bringing trident as a weapon into the end, and that's not a good choice, because you know when it goes over the edge, it's just gone. It never hits anything, so it never comes back. So yeah, big mistake. Alright. And we just got the one more, so that's getting tucked in here. Alright. Pretty decent. Let's see here. Pop that over there. The coal ore. Yeah. Inventory's fairly full, so we're gonna pop on down, put some stuff away, bust up the coal. Gather a few things that we want to take with us. Yeah, nothing else here. Just glass panes. I did want to put some more up there, but we'll get that another time. Hopefully we'll remember another time. Okay, we've had an Enderman come around. He's always picking up sand from the desert over there and dropping grass over in there. See, that's the one problem with having this thing maintained with the natural blocks on the outside, is that, you know, Enderman will come after it. It does leave it open to them. So, that's going to get interesting. Alright. Let's go down to the storeroom. And start putting away the extra stone. Alright, and I got some dirt as well. Where's my dirt chest? Yeah, there we are. Dirt. Glass. I probably should have put that away in the thing. Flint. Do I have a spot for flint? May have that up here in one of these. Yeah. Flint is there. Alright. Glass. I'm going to check the glass in there, because I'm going to be needing some glass for the work that we're going to be doing on the Guardian farm. I'm going to take this apple. And we're going to bring that over here. Check it in there with that stash. Alright. Let's go out to our stacking and whacking spot. Made that just for busting up ores. Usually, you know, if I'm in a mining session, I'll have a lot more. But, yeah, that's how it goes. Alright. And that can do for now. Alright. There we are. Okay. Alright. Yeah, bending a little bit. Yeah, it's been taking a lot of abuse there, as you can tell. Okay, hello, guy. Do not go up into the campfire there, dude. Okay, so, let's get this coal taken care of. Put that up there. There we go. That's more like I wanted. Put that in there. Just, you know, so I got down to one stack. Alright, let's see. We're going to need to do... We're going to need... What do we need to get? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Soul sand. I think we should actually have all the soul sand we need, but I'm going to grab a couple stacks just to have spares. And we should have plenty glass back at the Guardian Farms. I have almost the full, well, most of a double chest full of it. So it ought to be plenty. Alright. Oh, and I already had a stack, actually. So I got 3 stacks extra. That's cool. Alright. And we do have an ender chest over there, so... Alright. Okay, and at some point I do need to, like, kind of replace these with, like, some glowstone, you know, away from the edges. Not sure I'm going to put this one. I guess maybe over there. And then cover it over with moss like we have these. So that we don't have so much torch spam. We did reduce it some, obviously. But the ones that are like right on the edges of stuff, I just left for now. All right. On to the Guardian Farm. Around about this way. And normally, I would try to make it an approach from a particular direction and do a little flyover to try to get the stuff to spawn nearby this little section here. So that, you know, stuff will be falling over and accumulating down there. And they are, and the conduit will take care of them. And that's fine. Oh, I got a little fish over there, actually. Somehow that got over there. Alright, I forgot something. You know what? I'll just chuck it in there. That's fine. Stuff's gonna accumulate. Alright. So, what we want to do, we got the conduit down there so we can breathe. And let me see if I can get a side view over here to show what we're going to be working on. Alright, so I don't know how visible it is through here, but you can see the bubbles. These bubble columns go all the way to the bottom because I have, you know, just raised the monument right down to its, you know, little slab down here. As you can see right there. Over here, though, that's on like those 3 rows of bubble columns. We got 4 here where I did not do that. So I need to figure out how to get in there and start digging away at that. And one method might be to tunnel up underneath. Right now I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep on it. And good morning. Alright, so another thing that we need to do is to take this off and put this on, because otherwise we will be prone to dying and whatnot. Over here, guy. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, we do have our shulker box. That's what I needed to get. Also, the soul sand. I want to keep that in hand. Well, let's see. We'll put those there. We got all of that. And then we got our glass blocks. We are going to be needing some glass blocks as we go. I don't know if we're going to be needing them at the volumes that we've been using when we were building the place. But I am putting the shulker down here. Because afterwards we want to be putting our stuff in there. This, actually I want to take out. And put that down there. Okay. Alright. That's our stuff. Actually, I might want to take this home with me. Arrange that. Oh, we do have a extra piece of glass right there. So, yeah, that can take a little less space. Okay. Alright, and here we're gradually accumulating that stuff. We've got a nice big planting of, you know, kelp over here. When I say seaweed, I keep forgetting what they call it in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this down just to have it on hand. Put that in the offhand. What the heck? Why not? Alright, so I kind of have the bottom here glassed off. You can maybe see it a little bit better in here. So that might be the way to go underneath. But maybe we want to go through this one of the sides so I get a better view of where we want to start. Yeah, those first three all the way there. It kind of lumps up because the ground, because, you know, this thing was lumping up. But that's fine. Alright, let's see. We could burrow in through here. We gotta be careful. Alright. This is where we're going. Okay, so, yeah, we got this still here. So, we kind of want to glass this in, but we will do that kind of as we go. Alright, so the edge, the stuff right along the border here, I'm going to leave that in place because we'll have like a little bit of a framework of the thing as we go. Let's see. Yeah, I got to watch out for these guys. Alright, so but in between though, let's see. Yeah, there's glass there. So that's actually going to stay in place. This, however, is going to be coming down. Alright, there should be glass right there, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, so right here we can take this soul sand out and bring it down one level. Actually, This down here we want to bring down as well. Like so. That can stay like that, I think. And outside here... Okay. Let's figure this out. Yeah. Okay. About like that. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Figuring it out. Okay. So that one is like so, which means that... Oh, this one's gotta go back. We need to put water there. Are all these good? Let's see. Just to make sure. Okay. Alright, so... thinking... let's figure out the edge here. The extents. Yep. Oh, we got these guys coming. And he went out. That's fine. As long as they go out, we're good. Okay. So I think what we're going to do... we're going to dig it out. Okay, you can see that that is where that border was, so we're going to go ahead and dig here. And we can see we've got soul sand there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's got it. Okay, I thought that I had... done the thingy that would get their rays working again. But evidently not. Yep. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna seal this back up. We're working on it row by row. Alright, there's our glass there, so... one more set there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. How many are we doing? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? Yeah, okay. Okay, that ought to fill it in. Alright, and... yeah, I think we are going to continue on here. Over here. Okay, yeah, there's the other glass there. Okay. Just figuring out the extents here. That's going to stay intact. This far in will not. Neither will this one. Okay. Just trying to make sure that everywhere I dig out, we're, getting them all as source blocks so they'll bubble up. Once we get it dug up all the way to the other side, then we'll work from the opposite side and go this way and, move all the soul sand down. Yeah. Tricky part is we're going to have to be removing this soul sand up top after placing the ones down below. I think we're going to do it row by row and working backwards this way. And after each row is put down, we'll be able to get an idea of whether we have the source blocks completed all the way up, and then we can fill those in easily. If we do it one row at a time, I think that'll be easier. Alright. Yeah, we want... okay, and there. That'll fill in. Okay, so yeah, as far as there. And then there. Gotta be careful here. And then we've got glass here, I believe. Is this our glass wall? Yeah, glass wall goes here. So that's going to be intact. But these will not. Oh, except no, this is over our glass wall as well. So yeah, there's going to be glass down to here. Yeah, this I was a little bit premature doing this one as far as how we're going it, but when you think about it, we're going to be coming out over here, so maybe it does make sense to go ahead and do these. Yeah, I think I will. And put them here and here. Let's see. Ought to be fine. Okay, and then once there, these ought to all fill in. But just to make sure. All right. Oh, actually, we're gonna take those out. And that ought to get them all going if they weren't already. Okay. Yeah, it's going all the way up. Good. Good, good, good. All right. And as a matter of fact, we could glass those off now. So, like, I'll leave that open, I guess, for now. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be extending the glass down to, the base plate here. Okay. Leaving this open for now, so anything comes after us can have the opportunity to swim out. All right. Because we have gotten some swimming out at us. Okay. Yeah. Did I get too far? No, the glass is going to be along here. I'm going to go ahead, plop that down just as a marker. That's where the glass column will be. Okay. And then that's going to be through here. Okay. So yeah, we need to remove some blocks up here. And then here. Oh, you. A little bit of mending. Alright, you gotta remember our way out is over here. Okay. Or up through the things, which is very dangerous. Alright, I think that should get it, if I have the logic right. Yeah. Around those edges there, it's doing that sort of thing. Yeah. Not sure exactly why, but it's doing it. Anyway, that's fine. We're going to continue over here. So past that. Grab that. Let's see. We want to keep, you know, kind of saturated here. If they go out, shoop, there it goes. Yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay. All right. And, you know, we do want the things that are dropping. Because that's the whole point of being here. As we go along, we're going to be coming to some of the little chambers that have some of the goodies in them. Sponges and such. We're not going to be using the sponges. Not trying to dry it out, we're trying to flood it. Okay. Let's see, that is where the thingy is. We want to keep that. Yeah, let's take this out for now. Okay. I think he's going after the squid. That's perfectly fine. We're safe. Yeah. These we want to take out. That as well. Okay. So, trying to think, what we could do is completely excavate the thing. then work on getting all this stuff compartmentalized and all that. Excavated, except for the balls that we're going to be leaving in. And then figure it out from there. Okay. Right. Trying to do this strategically. So that, kind of preferring to dig stuff out that has two blocks, source blocks by it. So that they'll flood. Like that. Get the corners like that. That'll have two by them. And work in from there. It's gonna be there, so these need to be on. That should be soul sand right there. Those little things it does on the edges, though, is a bit unfortunate. Makes it difficult to see. It's like, why is it not doing it there? I don't quite get that. Maybe it's just not on certain blocks. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, that's staying. This are going. Okay, these are going. These are going. This is staying. What I could do is more thoroughly frame this out along the bottom. Not here, that's my exit. But, like along there, like so. That sort of thing. Give a bit more of a visual cue to that. Oh yeah, and over here. Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's best, maybe it's not. Okay. I see you in there. Yep. More spots for them to come out. Uh-huh. Come on, you. There we go. Okay. Didn't mean to just heal that up. noise. Yeah. Need to mend those. Alright. Okay. That's going to be a corner. Alright. Oh, hello, squid. You can go out there. Go. Run away. There you go. Run away. Run away. There you go. And up you go. They kind of fight the current a bit. Alright. Need to be opening this stuff up. Now this is going to need some buckets going on here. Let's see. Yeah, that, oh, actually, that there is going to stay because that's where the edge is. All right. That right there should fill in that area. And then right, and then boom, boom, boom. All right, those should fill. Nicely lit. We're going to be collecting some of those, I guess. Okay. Yep. One of the corners. So yeah, we're going to have a fair amount of this stuff left there. That it's going to be in there, like going to incorporate it into the glass walls. And it'll have that little ghost of the structure there, basically. All right. It's like that there will be left behind, but those will not. Okay, we do want to get this all the way up, though. Okay, there's our thing that's staying, so... Actually, this row can go, and then these two there. Corners there. Okay. Yeah, and actually... that should help out a bit here. Establishing some corners. Yeah, above that, not so much. Okay, so going after me? Okay, so all right, that filled in. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. You gotta be strategic about it. Okay, and we need to dig these out. careful I don't wander out into the bubble columns myself. Nice, okay. Alright, so... yeah. You can kind of see by which way the blocks flow, if there's a current, and if the current stops. Oh, okay, good. That filled in because it had blocks on, force blocks on the other side. There we go. We're getting filled up there. But not quite yet. Let's see. Gonna put one more row here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so... yeah. Here and here, I will put the source block there, and that should let us do these and have them get filled in. Nice, okay. And we got one more row here. That got to fill in manually the whole way here, or every other one. Okay, and those are soul sand above that. Alright, and then that will be glassed in. That'll be the next section. Alright, and on to the next portion. Alright. So, do those. Those we can do easily. This is remaining. Let's see. These corner bits here. Alright. Yep. Bit by bit, we're going to get it all. Okay, so... over here, I think we gotta go think I need to fill in all those so that we can then do corners here. And these will fill in on their own. Open up a little spot there. Stuff's gonna come out, I'm sure. I can hear it. Don't see it yet, but I can hear it. Alright. Oh, there you are. Where are you, pal? Oh, there you are. Oh. Mend me up. There you go. Oh, shoot. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Haha. Well, kind of it'll take care of you. Alright. Let's see. Okay, like so. Boom, it's gonna go there. So go there for that column. I need to clear out a little bit more so I can see where this is going to go. Okay, so along here, I think there, yeah. Yeah, like so. Alright. Ah. I hear ya. Yep. Not sure why I'm collecting all those up. Alright, so let's start clearing out some more of this. Whatever we can get cleanly. I should probably put some junk away. Because some of this stuff I am full up. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and swim out. And that gap there will let some of the guardians get out. But that's fine. Alright. Gotta remember also, I need to sleep sometimes. Do that. I'll keep a couple there, I guess. Check those. You know, actually anything I need to replace, I'll have. So, that's no biggie. Alright. Keep those on hand as well. Alright. And the shards and crystals, they're not really so much of a problem. Where did I go in? Here. Alright, let's see. We were working on this guy. Alright. Actually, we want to keep that there, because that's going to be part of that. Alright. Yeah, there's the column there. Alright, so... Careful. Careful. So. Alright, so, yeah. That's got it. Okay. Alright. Let's get that going. Did I do? Yeah, I did. Wonder whether I was fully framing that out. Okay. So. Figure out what we're... knocking out next. What we can do freely. Yeah. Excellent. Looking good. Alright, now these, I can... these two, since they had water on either side. And that establishes source blocks that I can do this. And then these over here. Excellent. I'm not really going to worry about collecting up all the blocks, really. I shouldn't, because it's just too much. It's just too much. Okay, so next we need to go upwards. And it's got a big old floor here, so... yeah. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Gonna be cutting into here. Okay. Alright, I think that gets it. Alright. We're just getting those anyway. Okay, so we want to get that one. And we want to cut into here. think that gets those. And we're getting close to the end of this stream, so kind of shows you how big a job this is. That's gonna stay. Okay, somehow we did not establish source blocks over this way. I don't know. Maybe we didn't quite get it. Alright, well, we'll see. Once we start getting the bubbles, we'll go, well, you know, just go line by line. As we get our bubble columns established. Maybe even one by one. Where are you, you little... Alright, there's our old 2-minute warning. And we're gonna continue on with these. Okay. We got more to do. Whoa, careful there. Here. Okay, why am I collecting those? I don't need to. Alright. I think this is as much as we're going to excavate in this session. So, let's go ahead and head on out. Might need to sleep. Looks like it. Definitely want to sleep because we do not want phantoms coming our way. Nighty night. Alright, so let's put a few more things away here. Boom, boom, boom. The sea lanterns. Let's pop those in there for safekeeping. And I think that's going to be it for now. So, that's it for this session. We've got, well, most of 3 little sections there. That gets us just about halfway across that first section in the back there. And that's going to be out of 4 different sections. So, yeah. It's looking like we might be able, in a full session of working on it, dig all the way across one row of it. So, it might take like 4 sections. Yeah, sessions of that. Plus, we got to do, putting in, moving the soul sand down. So, that's going to be like probably like 1 row at a time to make sure we can reach it and get the, source blocks reestablished, make sure the bubble columns are going up. So, yeah, that's going to be a big thing. So, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 sessions more to go to get all this going, and then we'll have this thing going at full capacity. So, anyway, see you next time. We'll work on all that. So, see ya.